4, 5, 6. Okay. Hi, 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 hi. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, it's evening for me. It's like 5 o'clock. And it's Sunday. It's a real relaxing day. I've had a really relaxing day. Hope everyone else has too. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to squeeze it in. I think I have one other request lined up, and then I got to go back and look at my comments. But this one is one of my favorites. It's the next 48 hours. Okay. So we shall look into what's going to go on within the next 48 hours from, I guess, whenever you watch this video. That's when the clock starts. Okay. I honestly want to put rules to it. So maybe once you finish the video, that's when the clock starts. Or maybe when you wake. I don't know. It's so funny. I guess it's up to you. But the next 48 hours. Okay. I love this one. I have no idea what's happening to me tomorrow. No idea. And I sat here for like 10 minutes trying to figure out why I can't find my channel. Oh, I found my channel, but not my stream. I used to be able to just open it and it was there. Okay. Okay. So for your next 48 hours, okay, starting, I want to say after you finish this video, we have option 1. I need to fix my brightness, but option 1, victory. Option 2, organization. And option 3, strength. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pile. About 15 minutes for my shuffle, and then maybe about 15 minutes per pile. Okay, so I'll see you there. Goodness, let's see if this works. It's been plenty time. Oh, there it is. It says it's upcoming. Goodness. I sat there forever. I smoked so much I forgot I even had the thing ready. I'm like, why can't I do this? And then I realized I need to push play and just forget it and figure it out later. Okay. Yeah, look at these. And these. Okay. I think that's it. Yes, these two. Coming. Okay. Ooh. They're so stiff today. It's gotta be the air conditioner. Okay, that's why I like at night. I can turn the AC off and just kind of crack the window. Okay, nighttime's pretty nice here. Today, the day, wow, very hot. I went in suntans. That was nice. I fell asleep last time, and I ended up with like my heart. I ended up with a tan line across my stomach. So it's like I need to not fall asleep. I was like, just don't fall asleep, and you'll be all right. But it's relaxing. I love to lay out in the sun. That's my favorite part of going to the beach. I don't really like the water. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't like it. It's always cold. I'd see people in it, and I'm like, how are you not cold? This is cold. I come to Canada, though. 10 times colder. Everything is always cold. Ice cold. Ha! So cold. Okay, like painfully cold and rocky. Okay, there's never anything smooth. No smooth beaches here. But very cold water. Mm-mm. Even the lakes. I'm told if you go on like a day when there's not like I don't know when there's a lot of sun, things like that. Not true. I'm sensitive to temperatures, but overall, no, it's freezing. The waters are cold up here. I went to the water park here. My ears, for fuck's sakes, my ears. They'll get a little wet from going in the water. I don't know, the slides, whatever. And then the wind blows, and I'm like, oh my god, I get an earache. I'm like, I cover my ears. I need like earmuffs. Like, I need some earmuffs to go to the damn water park because the water is cold. It says heated water. No, it ain't. It's a fucking lie. That shit's not heated at all. Right? Stick my little toe in there on a fork. No, that's not heated. Right? And I count the days on my hand of how many times I've been to the beach and the water was nice and warm. And I was like, oh wow, this is it. It's like it doesn't happen. But yes, overall, it's been hot, but I like it. I'm enjoying it, and I got my AC. Your fears. It's an interesting one. Something fearful is going to happen. Hmm, goodness. Yeah. Oh my god, my hair is tickling me. I'll grab it. I'm going, I'm getting it. Let's pick a song. I guess maybe I'll grab a song card then. Oh, so I don't forget, I'll get it now. Oh, she reaches. She got it. She did it. It's the ones that went next. Yeah, this is good. Oh, hi, Wildcat. And hi, Divine. My weekend actually has been pretty freaking awesome. I've been just relaxing and enjoying. I've been bored. Oh, I'm bored. Listen, I'm bored every day of my life. So it's like being bored is not. It's not a dictation of how life is going. It's just like nothing's going on ever. So it's like I was pretty bored. I'm pretty bored. But the parts where I'm like active and doing stuff, fantastic. Had a great time. I fanned, relaxed, slept, watched TV, things like this. I don't know. It was nice. But the next 48 hours, I don't know what's happening. So it's like, I like this type of reading. It's one of my favorite topics. But I hope your weekend's been great too. My cat's been nice. Me and him actually, I did not fall asleep today. Okay. But while I was out tanning, he was laid out next, like right across from me, taking a little nap all day long. Okay. He's so sweet. Okay. But yeah, no, he's doing really great. He's super picky about cat food. I don't know. He like prefers raw animal, like live kill. So it's like I cannot provide that for him. But I give him like I try to give him kibble, and he's like never happy. He does not like it. He likes wet food, obviously. It's the closest thing to a live kill he can get. It's all dirty and gross, right? But I found a kibble that he likes. Okay, I've tried everything. I tried all the fancy ones, the ones with real meat in them, even. Nothing, man. I put it in the pan and he like scratches at it. Like, what is this shit? And I'm like, that shit is expensive. That's what that shit is. What do you don't like it? All right. So then I try like the super cheap shit. I'm like, let's go super cheap. He don't like that neither. And I'm like, I don't blame you. I didn't really think you would. You know, me and him talk. Right? He tells me what he's going through. But he scratches at this dish like, no, get this shit out of here. And I'm like, I will. I'm sorry, but I make him eat a bag. Listen, hey, we're not in that type of family where I'm just going to dump out a $20, $30 bag of food because he says no, thank you. We're going to let him let him realize that it's easier than killing a mouse or a squirrel or whatever he goes out there and eats. It's going to be a little bit easier on him if he just eats the kibble. Okay, so he ends up succumbing and eating the kibble eventually, but I don't buy that brand ever again. All right. But this time he found I don't even know what quality this is. I'm like on my fifth flavor, my fifth company. Whiskas, just regular old Whiskas, high protein. He loves this shit. For now, he hasn't scratched once. I've given him like 3 bags of it. He's loving it. He's looking like he's even plumping up. Okay, he's gaining a little weight. So this is nice. Mr. Butters, I'm gonna say he's having a great week. Right? Beef or fish? I don't know. He does like beef though. Whenever I get a burger, he somehow ends up stealing it. It's okay, the burglar. But yeah, no, I leave it on the counter, he ends up eating it every time. So it's like he likes beef, but I never cook. I don't ever really have meat in my house too much. I kind of just eat pasta. Okay. Or the meat that I do end up eating, like, because I order takeout or something, it's like seasoned, so I can't give it to him. But cooking meat? No, I usually just cook pasta around here. My kid does not even eat meat, so it's like it's hard to incorporate meat in a meal. But either way, Mr. Butters likes his live kill diet. He's slowly falling out of it though. He's learning how to nap. This is impressive. He naps all day now in the yard. It's funny, your name's Wildcat, and you're like, what's up with the cat? Your cat's picky? Oh, cats are just picky in general. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. I had sneeze. Oh no. Excuse me. Okay. You don't do fancy anything. He's a real feral. Yeah, no, my cat. He's a feral forced rescue. Listen, I'll take care of a cat. Right? I would make him my cat, but it's like I feel irresponsible owning a cat, like specifically. But I mean, it's on my checklist to get this cat to the vet and give him some shots. Just because I mean, he eats. I know he eats raw animals. Those vaccines were designed for him. He deserves them. Is how I see it. So it's on my list this summer. But getting him there, that's tough. My mom used to take care of a lot of stray cats, just like feed them, and she would always have a hard time getting them to the vet. I'm worried he's gonna like bust out the cage and just go crazy on that guy. He's gonna underestimate, but everybody underestimates Mr. Butters because he's got a look to him where it's kind of like when I goes one way, like okay, so he's got like oh, a little derpy look to him. So people just think he's so sweet, and he is, but at the end of the day, he has not grown up very sweet. So he goes right back into trying to kill anything to live. He likes to sleep under cars still. This is a habit he has not broke yet. He likes to sleep right underneath a car, and I'm like, that's where you're gonna get yourself killed. You need to stop sleeping under those cars. So now he sleeps in the yard. As I said, he slowly is entering society. That cat is something else. Either way, you're picky too. Yeah, I'm extremely picky. I'm a fantastic cook because of the fact that I'm so picky. Because that's like I don't know. I have a particular palate. So it's like when I go out to eat, it has to be not Nikki approved, and nothing is ever a Nikki fucking approved. So it's like I just cook it my damn self, right? And it works. It's good. I like cooking. Cooking is fun. Just makes a mess. Where can I put these? Sorry, that works. The sun's gone now, though. I don't know where it went. I guess the clouds came out. It was, I don't know. It was like noon, and that sun was burning. I was loving it, though. I was like laying up there, like, oh my gosh. I was listening to music, but it was really fucking intense. I was like, I need to go inside before I end up falling asleep and actually getting like a sunburn or something, because it was pretty hot. And I came inside, it's fucking freezing. Yeah. I'm like an old lady. I'm never comfortable, okay? Random stuff to eat. Yeah, no, I'm such a picky eater. I used to enjoy eating and like, I don't know, cook it and love it. I don't know, but it's like I've been here so damn long. I'm kind of over food. I kind of only eat if I'm hungry, and it's like I gotta get hungry. I gotta like do a bunch of stuff. Like I gotta like go to work and get hungry, like work up an appetite, or I have to just smoke a lot and just be hungry. Okay, or else it's like nothing really is that interesting. I'm just gonna go eat some oatmeal, or I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal. Like I don't know. I get really picky. I understand that, but sometimes there's certain foods. Okay, mac and cheese. I can eat that every fucking day. Right? Because my kid made homemade mac and cheese the other day. Oh my god, it was amazing. I love that mac and cheese. I have some left over. I might eat that after this. I forgot about that. There's a nice chunk of it. Some baked mac and cheese. Okay, really good. We put like four different types of cheeses in it too. Oh, so plain, but so not. So I end up being kind of a plain eater. But I like oatmeal a lot. This card's upside down. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm on the last deck. Oh God, yeah, Life Path 3. That's interesting. It's true. I found out about this a few years ago, and I was like, I'm not the only one where like disaster follows, or you see, I like witness disaster nonstop, and it's like I can get away from it, okay, but it's like I gotta not talk to nobody, okay. The minute I interact with this world and talk to one other person, oh my God, they're having drama, and now I'm involved, and I don't know how I got here. I just left my house. I should have stayed home. So I tell you, you tend to stay home. This is what someone was saying in the comments. They're like, I'm like that three. I like to stay home. I love my house, and I'm like, don't we all? I've lost my house so many fucking times. Okay, it's like I've been homeless too many times for any human being, but never like I want to say completely out on the street. I don't know. I always knew what to do to where I wouldn't end up directly on the street. I don't know. That's the life path three in me. Okay, disaster struck, and I knew what to do. Okay, I didn't know I knew what to do until the disaster hit, but apparently I knew what to do. Right? And then, like someone was saying in the comments, now here comes the blessing. What's the blessing? I don't know. It's whatever fits the bill of disaster in your life. Usually, with me, it's my house. My house is always being taken. Right? Life ends up blowing my house away every fucking time. So now the gift was, I want to say, a house that they can't take away. Motherfuckers, no one take this house away this time. It ain't happening. It's mine. Right? It's under no one else's care but me. So the drama's over, home wise. That's how I see it. Okay. This is the next 48 hours. It's looking positive. Okay. Gosh, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. I have to fix that right. So, for your next 48 hours, we got option one. Hold on my notes. Option one, victory. Option two, organization. And option three, strength. God, I have some fluff in my nose. Honestly. Because I don't have allergies, so it's not allergy related. It's just fluff related. Okay. So it's going to take about 15, 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes per pile. I'm going to say a good 20 minutes per pile. So plan accordingly, and I'll see you there. Bye. Okay. Option one, victory. This is a good card. So what, your next 48 hours? I don't know. They're going to be really good. Right? It's going to be a good 48 hours. I don't know. Spirituality, breaking bad habits. Excuse me, I'm burping. It makes me think you might be celebrating something. Shapeshifter. It makes me think sensuality. I feel like that makes me think of like fireflies. That makes me think of maybe waking up to an ability that you have. It's funny. I'm having hiccups now. I'm being assaulted by body functions. It's driving me nuts right now. Sensuality and victory. In my mind, they actually go together because she looks like she's won a prize. Like, yay. Okay. So it's like, I feel like maybe you win something. This is making me think when my mom worked at Denny's, right? They'd have little competitions at work, and my mom would always try to be winning them. Right? They were worth it though. They would give you all sorts of, they give her all sorts of things. Right? So it's like maybe you got some type of competition going down at work, and you win. All right? Maybe you didn't even know about this competition. Shapeshifter. That makes me think maybe people actually hid from you. I'm not sure. I don't know. They morph, something about morphing. All right? Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so it's one of those wins that come at a cost. Okay, shapeshifter. Okay, yes, it's a victory for you. Okay, but it's going to be displayed as like a shortcoming, like a I don't know, but something with I don't know your sensuality. That makes me I don't know with Firefly. That makes me think of the card turning on your love light. Okay, you're being watched by loving eyes. My God, my ear. Okay, what if you were actually an ancient gladiator of love and joy who agreed? Sorry. Okay, two who agreed to visit Earth during these primitive years to spark some new thinking, share a few smiles, and help others discover they too are awesome. Just saying, the universe. P.S. Up for a joust, of course, with rubber thingies. Okay, okay, I don't know. You're being watched. Literally, the cards say you're being watched. So if you felt watched somehow, like you felt spied on, looked on, not stalked, but watched, paid attention to. And I want to say work related. Some of you, like, because work came in first, some of you it's work related. Some of you it's school, because we got the scholar card. This is like a mystery. I got my loop. All right. I don't know, something about your eating. But either way, if you felt watched, I feel like you have been. But it's like, it makes me think it's someone in your life and you had no idea. It's making me think of a soap opera, like a moment. Okay, like you, Fabio walks into the room. Oh my God. Okay, all right. There's a music video where some guy jumps out the closet and he's like a twin. And he's like, I am so and so, the twin. Oh. Okay, there's like a whole soap opera playing in my mind. So maybe something comes to fruition for you. I want to say, but with nothing comes of the situation, I feel like either way, it's a victory for you. So this makes me think that you might get a promotion because you were being watched at work. You weren't expecting it. Something you weren't expecting that you thought nothing was going to come of ends up being victory. So that means I feel like if nothing came of it, it was a good thing. All right. And if something did come of it, I feel like it's because it came by surprise. Okay. With the rabbit card, I don't know. There's a drive with the creator and the rabbit. It makes me think something's going to drive you. Like, I don't know. You're going to find some type of passion. Shapeshifter? I don't know. Another side of yourself. I don't know. Okay, with the firefly, it makes me think there's some type of awakening. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. All right, Galantis, you. So this is about basically remembering things. remembering someone, remembering something. I don't know, taking notice. So you're going to come upon some type of notice in your mind. I feel like maybe you'll find someone and you'll recognize them. You'll be walking around in the streets. Okay, oh, lightning. Okay, there's a lightning bolt here. There's not even any words, it's just a lightning bolt. So maybe you'll have some bad weather. Figure shit out on your own. That makes me think of literally. Sorry, that's making me think of something happening that makes you, I want to say, go out, go off on your own. Like you go out. I don't know. Closing the door on something, taking off on something. Maybe that's where the nothing will come of the situation. There's a realization. You discover a shapeshifter. I would say close to you. I'm picturing that SpongeBob episode. And he's like, he goes into SpongeBob's ear and he's like, so close. I can taste it. Okay, so this person, oh God, the phone. Oh my God. Oh shit. Fuck my heart. Okay, listen. Okay, so yeah, no, this person's close to you and you're gonna figure it out. Like just like I feel like I just did this. I can't breathe. Okay, no, I need to calm down. But I guess. Okay, the moon card. Eight of Cups, literally walking away from a situation. Oh no, don't laugh. It's terrible. I'm all right. No, I'm okay. Like I said, it's good for my immune system. This is what I'm told. But who is this? Hi, Blue. I didn't see you come in. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Okay, other than that, that well timed, had horribly timed a text message. Oh, my heart. Okay, so I don't like my phone, if you can't tell. Okay, I don't got a lot of friends. When that thing goes off, it's like, what could it be? So it's like getting mail. It's like, no, that shit ain't for you. Like, it's nothing ever fun. It's not like you. It's like people get postcards anymore. Or anything fun? I still send postcards because I'm. Okay, I see the fun in getting a postcard, so I'm like, I'm gonna do that and make someone like this. All right. So okay, listen. Point is, someone close to you. I had to self-soothe right quick and just talk to myself. Oh, yeah, bad myself. Listen, that text message was terrible. It's not okay. So the shapeshifter. Someone exposes themselves to you. It just happens. I don't know, but it's a good thing. Okay. And it makes you walk away from something. And I want to say with the lightning bolt, it's a storm. And you go off on your own, but you're being watched by loving eyes. So that literally doesn't mean like literally like someone's walking around following you. No, I mean, but someone's paying attention to you enough to where I feel like there's someone you could like you would meet during this walking around period, of strings like this. I don't know, with Galantis and the song You, it's like walking around by yourself and bumping into people and not really having anyone to talk to. I don't know. They talk to a bunch of people, but no one serious. You actually have somebody who watches over you. So I want to say you have to remember them and then go to them. I don't know during that period, I guess. They're a good friend of yours, probably. I don't know. Victory. That's what I said. This is one of those where it's like, I don't know how it's victorious to you, but it is. It might not seem like it because nothing will come of this situation, question mark, but apparently no, it's good. All right, the clouds, King of Wands. Okay. Hi, Dom. How are you? I hope you're doing good. All right, but the King of Wands, so it's like whoever this is, I'm gonna say they're good in bed. All right, so with the rabbit card, they might be someone you're attracted to. If it's not, then it's not. But if this is someone where it's like it is, this person is someone you're attracted to. I feel like that. Maybe that's what makes you remember them. The bunny card. I don't know. With Constance, okay. This is making me think of not getting kicked out, but just literally walking out of a situation. You might even quit your job and you have another job that you want to go to. Someone that has shown interest. Okay, so you remember that, and then you go off and you're like, nothing will come of this situation, whether it's a job. I feel like it's a job mostly. We got the rabbit card. That's like the only sexy card here. But other than that, so it's like there's a hint of it here. Some of you, it's romance. I'm gonna say 5%. It's really not that much. Most of you, it's I'm gonna say it's like work related or just personal. But either way, you realize that it's not a good situation to be in. I don't know. And you have a better one that's like waiting for you almost. So that's why I said this sounds like work, right? So you take off, and it's like something with the night. I don't know, King of Wands. I feel like this is like a decision that you make out of constancy. I feel like, I don't know. This is someone who's, I want to say, constant, always showed interest. So if this was for a job, they've always approached you for work. They're always like trying to give you ideas for work. So it's like someone you could fall back on. They're not a shapeshifter. I feel like someone around you, though, is shapeshifting, and specifically at work. So it might make you want to just leave that job. Either way, with constancy, I feel like you work through it. Even I feel like you just, at the very least, you discover this shapeshifter and maybe make plans. Okay, so the ring, Ace of Wands. So that's like about making a commitment. With the wands, it's not always about sex. So it's like with sensuality, the creator and the rabbit, it could just be like a personal interest that you're deciding to make a commitment to instead, or a person. But it's like those of you resonating with like, I don't know, it's the next 48 hours. I feel like this is a surprise. It's making me think of what I want to order dinner the other night. It was called a surprise box. Yeah, I was like, ooh, I want a surprise box. So this is kind of like a surprise 48 hours. I don't really know the department in your life. It literally could be anywhere. But we got percentages here. I feel like it's a 5% chance it's about romance. But well, no, with this pair right here, okay? And then following with the clouds, and then it being the moon, I feel like it might even be a relationship specifically. So this could be a friendship, a romance, a family, but there's some type of connection relationship. So maybe it's a friend at work. I don't know. But I feel like you get tempted, not tempted, but you go and want you to make a decision to commit to something. Someone, I want to say, who's very reliable and consistent, something like this. So it's like a better job, a better relationship, a better friendship, something like this. Okay, but it's because of shapeshifter. So it's like you realize the one you're currently committed with, whether it's for work or not, even if it's like I said, even if it's just like creating something with someone, like whoever it is you're co-working with, it's a co-worker for sure. I just can't stop talking about it. Okay, but anyways, okay, Anonoman, I can't pronounce it. Okay, but optimism, look up and look brightly. So that's what I said about the victory card. I feel like it's not going to feel like a victory, but the quicker you remember this backup, I feel like it's a backup, but not really. With the lightning bolt, I feel like you're very strict on that. They're like, no, I don't even know who you're talking about, or I don't even know the job you're talking about. I don't know. If you were to be fired next week, where would you go? I feel like you would have to think on that, or maybe say you want to quit next week. Where are you going to go? This thought makes you remember somebody specifically. So that's why it's not a fallback because you didn't plan on it. But it ends up being a really like it ends up being victory. It ends up being where you were supposed to go. Okay, so it's like this person, the shapeshifter, kind of lured you away from this specifically. So if this is work, I feel like this is where you were supposed to work. Okay, but with you being watched by loving eyes, hold on. Some are better loved at a distance for a while, anyways, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Tally ho. Okay, love doesn't have to mean near. So that's why this is someone that is distant in your mind at the very least. They might, with the carriage, they might not be, they could be at any distance, but I want to say it's not a crazy distance. Most of you, it's in town because it's drivable. By horse and carriage, that literally makes me think you could just take a bus there for fuck's sakes, or a train. Like, if, and I mean, you don't even need to fly, but you don't need to fly to visit this person. So that means they could be at a far distance, but they're on the same land mass as you. That's a really, I love when I get really specific details. It's funny. Okay, so look up and look brightly. So that's why I said, when you discover this shapeshift, I feel like you're not going to like that. You're going to kind of want to not see it. But the quicker you remember something, your fallback that isn't really a fallback, I don't know, it's good for you. The elements, okay? The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. So that makes me think this is about the one. So those of you resonating for like romance, I feel like yes, this is someone very special to you. I feel like this person ends up being your romantic somebody. Okay, humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. Okay, so that's about being watched by loving eyes. So This is someone who doesn't actually see you often. They don't see you, physically see you. They don't. So they're unaware of whatever you're doing ever. I don't know. But so it's not someone in your daily life. So the shapeshifter is in your daily life. That's our clue here. And they somehow expose themselves. This is clue so you can, I guess, pay attention. I don't know. But the person that you remember, where something will come of a situation, the victory card, the victory path. As I said, if this is work related, it's just a path for you. I don't know. I feel like whoever it is that if it's with work, like this is like a boss or something like this, whoever hires you for this, I don't know, optimism, I feel like it could be anybody. But you're gonna remember it when you need to. It's gonna come to you, okay? Like pow, like a lady. So I think of a couple weeks ago, I was cleaning some house and I was cleaning too fast for my own good. Right? I was moving too fast. And okay, but reading's over, by the way. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it gives you that's a pretty exciting 24 hours. Well, no, 48, excuse me. Okay, it's a pretty exciting 48 hours for you. So either way, I hope you enjoyed. But yes, I'm cleaning too fast one day. There's a lot of kids in this house, and they're boys. So there's little mini basketball hoops everywhere. And I'm always like dodging them while I clean. But this time, I don't know, I had a lot on my mind, and I just turned and walked right into one, completely face planted it. I was like, oh God, please don't let me have busted my nose. Okay, because I got issues about busting my nose. So I look, I'm like, okay, no, this is okay. I'm like, everything's all right. All right. But then I like got this huge scratch on my forehead and a lump. I was like, oh, look. And it looked like a lightning bolt. That's the whole point. I was like, oh, I feel like Harry Potter. Okay. So hold on, let me get a drink. Okay. Well, that's nice, Blue. I'm happy you're doing great. I didn't see your message earlier. Okay. Option two. Whoa, this is too close. Okay. Organization. This makes me think of work always. Communities, things like this. An organization. So something within the next 48 hours, I feel like is happening. I don't something that you, I don't, with an organization. I don't know. The color blue matters. This is interesting. The riddle. Okay, so that's what it is. I'm trying to figure out. I'm literally pinging the card with my mind. Ping, 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 ping. Looking for all sorts of like hots, hits of what the fuck your job is because it's about your job. But shh, it's not about your job. I don't know. We ain't talking about. We're not allowed to know your job apparently, or this is irrelevant. It's a riddle. The riddle. So I feel like the next 48 hours. I feel like maybe you don't have a job. So the next 48 hours, basically, you're even though this card literally makes me think of work, I feel like this isn't work related. So it's like it's irrelevant. Let's not even talk about it. Okay, but prosperity lies ahead. So I'm sorry, I can't help but talk about it. So if you're someone who's unemployed, I feel like you're going to get employed. Okay, yay! Creativity and the creator card. I feel like it's a really good job for you. Okay, new moon in Taurus. It might be hard work. Work through your fears. So maybe you're nervous. I don't know. Whatever job it is, maybe you're starting a new job and you don't know what the hell's starting with it. Point is, your job is like not really. I don't know the job itself. If you have one, I'm not supposed to know what it is. That bugs me. I'm sorry. Okay. Spirituality. Maybe you do something with spirituality. What breaking bad habits, self acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. So, as I said, maybe you're on a sabbatical, or maybe you're just not working right now. Like I said, maybe taking time off. All right, but guidance, attention, help, maybe love always. I was gonna say maybe you're a therapist. Okay, but criticism never. Okay, the question was what to give others, if anything at all. Isn't it fun being you, the universe? So with organization and me thinking you're like a therapist, that just makes me think you have a very organized mind. The riddle, people probably don't understand you, but your mind is probably actually very organized. So what does that have to do with the next 48 hours for you? Maybe you're a detective and you figure out a case. Okay, let's that show the 48. Okay, but this isn't about that. This isn't about murders. Okay, this is about whatever the fuck you got going on in your life. Consensuality, creator. I feel like I don't know. There's some type of case being figured out, and you got 48 hours to do it. All right. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Oh my. Okay. So this is making me even think of court. Okay, guidance, attention. Okay, maybe something's going on either at work or while you're at work. The riddle. Okay, prosperity lies ahead. Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out. You must have a lot of questions on your mind, so something's gonna happen. All right, strange clouds. Oh, something's gonna happen that's gonna, I want to say, stir you, and you're gonna freak out, and you're gonna have to solve it. I don't know. The Lamb card. All right, I feel like it's making me think of a Ned Flanders. Okay, the day Ned Flanders gets angry. Like there's a Hulk transformation here. Okay, but prosperity lies ahead in sensuality. Work through your fears. I don't know. I feel like it's like as if you get faced with a fear of yours, and this fear triggers something in you. It makes you have a bunch of questions. But my cards are saying investigate your questions. So that makes me think if you're someone who has like an anxiety disorder or something like this, you get triggered. And I'm going to say there's a reason. Don't ignore it. Don't just pacify the trigger. Okay. Ah, yes. DJ Snake, Bipolar Sunshine. Okay, middle. So I say about, you know what I mean? That's more about, this makes me think more about being mentally ill or something. You got something going on. The riddle, that's what I said, something with your mind. I feel like it's hella organized, but other people don't understand it. So with questions, maybe you have just a naturally interrogating or inquisiting mind. I don't know. But I feel like you're a really good person overall. So good intentions and good nature. But something triggers you. And I feel like it raises a bunch of questions in your life. Oh, you need a good fucking cry. So get the ugly cry on, let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. So I want to say, if you're someone who doesn't cry often, I feel like this is okay. This is gonna make you. So you're gonna cry. Ah ha ha. I'm sorry. Something's gonna make you cry. Strange clouds. It makes me think of rain. Like it's gonna. Okay, with the mice card even. Okay, so you're gonna come. You're gonna figure something out. You're gonna figure out some type of riddle, and it's gonna make you cry. Forbearance, though, I feel like it's like when unicorns cry. It's like, damn, that sucks. It's gonna make you shed a tear, dare I say? You might be someone who doesn't cry, so it's like it's gonna make you shed a fucking tear. Okay, at the very least, you're gonna shed a tear. Okay, do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. Okay, that's making me think of something completely different. It's making me think of a song, but either way. So I want to say that's about asking your questions. With Moon and Taurus, I feel like you're going to want to ask questions, but you're gonna be deterred. So that makes me think the questions you need to ask are okay. The questions you need to ask are sticky situation. Okay, you're gonna have to. I want to say accuse. It's as I said. It's like a trial right now. Right, an interrogation or something going on, but you can't interrogate the person. Oh, this is, as I said, something's gonna happen. You're gonna get triggered, and these questions are gonna be hard questions to ask. Okay, lady, they might be about someone, a lady, maybe someone you live with. Okay, it could be anyone, young, old. We don't know. This lady is in disguise. Okay, that's literally my. I'm at work and I'm in my work clothes. Don't judge me card. Like we don't know. This lady could be fabulous when she goes home. We don't know. Okay? So it's like there's a disguise to this with the riddle card. Yeah, no. I feel like that whoever it is, they prey on your lamb nature. They like that you're a good natured person. Okay, the doctor. That's making me think of mental clarity and mental health and things like this. So I want to say whatever it is, it triggers something triggers, and you have a problem. You need to ask these types. You need to ask some very serious questions, And with the lamb card, I feel like it's someone that you don't want to ask these questions to. And it makes you, I want to say with bipolar sunshine, I want to say you might not even be someone with mental illness, but you're going to feel like you got something. It's going to fuck you up this much. I don't know what the hell's going to happen to you. I want to say if you're someone who's really calm, I want to say maybe go relax and take a bath during these times. I don't know what's about to happen to you. I don't know. This is one of those where I don't want this resonating with too many people. Okay, maybe you're gonna want to go read a book. But either way, breaking bad habits, I feel like it's good for you. There's some type of addiction happening here. The the bear card. That's about being protected. So it's like the question, I feel like you're gonna be fueled by some type of protective nature. You're gonna there with the lamb card. I feel like that's what it is. The questions are to protect. Okay, so it's like overall, I feel like riddle or not, I feel like with riddle, you handle it in your mind a lot, and then you narrow it down to some key questions. This is what you need to do if you don't, because this requires finessing. Okay, creator card. We gotta be creative here. Put the creativity card. I feel like this is something that'll happen in your fucking wildest dream or nightmare. We don't know what it is, but you're gonna discover something. It's gonna. I feel like it's something you've kind of already been like thinking on. Okay, I don't know. Like I feel like you've been kind of already. It's one of those like where you think of something and then it ends up being right, but you were just wrong about like certain angles of it. So it's like I feel like this is something you might have thought on. That's why with work through your fears, I feel like this has been a fear of yours and you've worked through it. Like with bipolar sunshine, I feel like you might have irrational fears and you work through it. But something is going to trigger, like the bull, and it's going to make you have to ask questions. Things are going to happen that are going to make you have to ask questions. It's going to make you unwell. You're going to feel unwell. That's why I said you're going to shed a tear. Oh, God, what's going to happen? Mexican marigolds, renewal, time to begin again, stronger and better. That's what I said. At the very least, I feel like, okay, the most mildest form of what I'm feeling here is like you walk in on your significant other, like getting banged by someone else, and you're like, okay, well, yeah, renewal. I'm out of here. Fuck this. And then, like, or you come home to some highly suspicious shit that literally dictates that your significant other, whoever did you live with, all right, I'm convinced that it's a significant other here. Okay, and they end up basically, you find a bunch of things that indicate something's happened. You know what I mean? So then you end up having to renew. You shed a tear, you walk away. Doctor, it makes you go crazy, I want to say. The bear card, you got to be protective of something, maybe your mind. Either way, my card's saying is don't go too crazy. With the bear card, yeah, that's high risk. All right. The bears, when they go nuts, they need a trank. Okay, they need a poof, they need a trank gun. So it's like people with the organization card, yeah, no, we don't want the police coming after you. That's like you might be somebody with the bear card. You might be somebody that triggers with bipolar sunshine. You might have a whole, as I said, there might be a Hulk smash crash to you. All right. But overall, I feel like just handle the questions. With strange clouds, I feel like it could be anything. With the mice card, it's a storm. It could literally be anything. And I feel like your mind will not have rest until you figure it out. So it's like you're going to have to actually speak to someone and ask them questions to figure it out for yourself at the very least. But that's going to cause problems because I have a feeling that whatever it is that you're dealing with, you're right. Okay, the sun card. Yeah, that's about being right. It's about the truth. That's about exposures. Okay, that's about the sun coming out. Okay. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So overall, it's a good thing that you ask these questions. It leads you to something better, regardless. Okay, risk. I feel like you have to take this risk. I feel like you're someone if you get upset, it's a high risk for you. I feel like I don't know. Maybe people act like you're sick when you're not because you just have the bear card. You could literally be a normal person and you just have a all right. You have bear energy. That means you're gonna literally eat somebody one day if it but you could go 20 years without going bear mode on somebody. All right, or it could be that day. So it's like that doesn't mean that something's wrong with you though. That means that something fucked up happened to you. Either way, I see it as this is a high risk situation. So I don't know what kind of people it includes, but it's something at the home, I feel like. Or, as I said at the beginning, it's something that's happening while you're at work or at your work. There's sort of an expose, okay, a riddle, and it's something you've been piecing together. So you might not even have any involvement in this after all. Oh, thank God. Okay, so you might just be a spectator here. You just might be a witness to this. All right. And it might be driving you crazy because you can see all this shit, but no one else is. And like maybe you try to talk to people about it and everybody is like under some type of craziness. They don't necessarily see it. This is literally making me think of being hypnotized. Okay, so it's like, I don't know. If it's where you have nothing to do with it, you just kind of watched it happen. That's some interesting shit. But yes, with this, it's making me think of a particular flower. Okay, I planted it just recently in my yard. The leaves look exactly the same. It's called a sweet violet. So it's like, I don't know. There's a sweetness to all of this. Okay? So maybe you just hear about something that's happened. The riddle, whatever's been riddling you in your life, whether it's personal in your home or not. Because I was hoping this wasn't about someone. Okay, I was hoping this doesn't resonate with y'all, but I feel like that just means it's someone close to you. It resonates in your life somehow. For the majority of y'all. Okay, but for those of you that are having it personal, you did have a personal riddle. I feel like, there's a reason why you have this riddle. So I want to say, go on the detective hunt. You got 48 hours. Yeah, you can figure it out. It's going to help you with your mental clarity. So know where you fit in with spirituality. Oh, look, see, that's what the African violets. Okay. So with the sweet violets too. So violets, maybe something with the color purple. Okay. Spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. So I feel like whatever you think, I feel like you were right. You're right. Organization, I feel like it's something that's like thought up and very meticulous in your mind. You're thinking to yourself, this story's crazy. It's making me think of a news report. This is a crazy story. That's what makes me think you may be a witness to it. But the sun, I don't know. Only you know the truth. But either way, I wish you luck with all this. And I feel like whether you're a witness or not, it's going to make you shed a tear. You're going to shed a tear for this. I don't know why. It's that big a deal. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. And I wish you luck in your next 48 hours. Okay? Oh, fuck. That was intense. That one was literally stressful. I felt like I was some type of police officer. Again, I got called to a scene and I'm like, wow, this is the scene? Fuck, let's not get into it. Yeah, number three. I love number three. Number three is always real chill. Okay? It says, look, I have nothing to ask. Oh, look, this phone's got something there or worry about. Oh, well, that's very good for you. So maybe that's just said, maybe this is like something that you find out. Maybe it's a news report. As I said, at the very least, maybe you see a really funky news report and you're like, or you watch a really fucked up movie and it makes you cry. It could be that, depends on what you got going on in life. But hold on, I need a drink. All right. Okay. Option three, we're here. Last but not least, strength card. So that makes me think you might work out or something, but no. This makes me think of putting on a uniform. So I was going to say, something happens where you have to actually, I want to say, stand up. So this could be like a personal thing, like you stand up for yourself, or you stand up for someone else. Not sure. Breaking bad habits, though, I feel like maybe you don't stand up for people often, but you could. I don't know. It's a bad habit of yours. Sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And creativity. Maybe you're someone who's very busy minded and you realize that someone around you or you, I can't tell. There's a hard split. So there's definitely both for sure, but I just don't know how much. But there's a split here. Some of you wake up and realize that you've been distracted and someone's being bullied, or you realize you're being bullied. I don't know. With spirituality card, you might be really chill. Sensuality, spirituality, creator, creativity, okay, and work through your fears. I feel like you might be someone who kind of really keeps to themselves. Maybe the mice card, you might avoid disasters, but strength card, I feel like you're very, I want to say you're tough stuff, and you know this. All right, you got like a uniform, you got a little tag that says tough stuff. I mean, maybe, but no one else necessarily knows your tough stuff because you probably are too busy doing your own things with spirituality. You're real chill stuff too. So it's like, I don't know. The box card that makes me think of distractions, television. Okay. You notice, you don't, I mean, you don't notice things going on around you. I don't know. So it's either happening to you or someone around you. Wake up to it. Creator. Painting is a thing here. Someone that paints. Okay, a win-win outcome is your forecast. So it's still 50-50 split. Some of you, it's you getting bullied and you didn't even notice it because you're just too chill. Like literally. That happens, right? That happened to me. It happens. You don't realize it. You're just too chill. You're too busy with your own shit. I don't know. Create a card. If you're a creative person, you got stuff on your mind. You don't got time for that shit. You don't even notice it. But other people do, and they think to themselves, what? I don't know. It's hard to explain. So it's like that happens. So you either wake up to that happening, but when outcome is forecast, I feel like you standing up for yourself or the other. I feel like with the scholar card, I feel like you school somebody. It's like making me think of that song, Sit Down. Hey, sit down, bitch. Right? Maybe you have to humble somebody. Maybe. Creativity, creator, I don't know. Depends on your own demeanor. Okay. Ask with love, and their answer may surprise you. Yet, whatever their answer, be happy, and this may surprise them. Hi, it's love, and I dot dot dot. Okay, you will be surprised. Ah, a win-win outcome is forecast. So it's like this is gonna come by surprise to you. I don't know. Sensuality, though. I feel like this is gonna be good for you. I don't know. You're gonna be happy. I don't know. You're gonna have a really happy 48 hours. This is, whatever drama this is. I feel like maybe with the box, literally, maybe it's television. Okay, camel. Okay, the camel's always got a smirk in my mind, so that's why I said, what it's making me think of a blue nuit. Maybe you watch some softcore porn, right? Some softcore French porn on Saturday night. Okay, but no, they literally have those here. It's called blue nuit, and it's like softcore porn on TV, But it's in French. I don't know. It's like it's strange. As I said, maybe you just chill and watch TV for the next 48 hours. Win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like, but there is some of you that are having to pull out your strength card. Okay? Moth. This is like an inner knowing, some type of guidance. So someone guides you. Like, I don't know. That means, okay, something happens where you ask someone for some guidance. And then, okay, so some of you have to stand up for yourself. Some of you are going to have to stand up for someone else. That's kind of out the picture now. We've moved on to a new story. So this might resonate with you. It might connect with the first story, but it could just be a whole nother crowd. But either way, you get a win-win outcome is forecast, strength. You will be surprised. Something pops up on you, and it's a surprise to you. It's making me think of an invite, a pop-up invite, and you're like, whoa, okay, whoa, hold on. And then you decide you make a win-win outcome forecast for yourself. And someone I feel like guides you to do this. And then it ends up with you watching TV, the box, strength card. That makes me think like literally this makes me think of dating. Like someone asks you on a date and you decide not to go out, strength card. You don't get laid. Okay, so that means you were probably gonna get laid. But win-win outcome forecast. I don't know. The camel has a smirk. I feel like the camel doesn't really care about this. Okay, I don't know. But either way, if you I don't know, the person you asked for advice with the camel in it being a smirk, I feel like they might have literally tried to sabotage you. I don't know. They got a smirk on their face. Like they might have they played into a fear of yours. This is work through your fears. So it's like I feel like you go to somebody to work through a fear, and they kind of mislead you. Then you end up being home watching TV. Okay, Sierra, thinking about you, that's literally making me think of a date. Like getting ready for a date, and then you end up not going. But I feel like it's your choice. Strength card. Okay. It was a win-win outcome. I feel like it doesn't really affect the date. So whoever this is that invited you out, even if it's not romantic, I feel like the relationship should be fine overall. Okay. You are going through some tough shit. Okay, so that's why I said maybe staying home was a good thing. That's why I said it's win-win. You're like, listen, I feel like you see it as even if you had plans, that makes me think you have plans with someone and you don't follow through with them. You cancel your plans with someone, and the other person is going to be upset. straight up. And if they're not upset, that's fine. I feel like with the moth card, I feel like so whoever gives you this guidance, they honestly said it so that it's win-win for you. You get to stay home and relax, which is kind of something that you might need. I don't remember what made me think that of this. Okay, you're going through some tough shit. So you might have needed to stay home and relax. But also going out, if it's not, even if it's a date or not, just going out in general would help you blow off steam. But the person that you were going out with, and I mean, it depends. So the guidance was basically don't go if you're too tired or something like this. You'd end up staying home. They play into a fear of yours. You stay home. But this helps expose whether or not the person is a good person. I feel like the person you were trying to date. So that's what the smirk is. I feel like you're smirking back. Like you're like, no, like I don't know, maybe you think, maybe you overthink. Okay, so it's like maybe you suspected that this person was sabotaging you, but you were like, ah, overall they're right. Even if they are trying to sabotage me, they're right. It's win-win. So maybe you came to that conclusion. By the way, everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So as I'm saying, I feel like okay, you want to do something even though you're tired as fuck. Even though you're going through shit, you want to actually go and see this person. This is making me think of a date because this song specifically is about a girl getting ready for a date. I guess she's taking a bath. She's picking out some cute clothes. She's thinking of what's gonna happen. She's getting herself all worked up. Okay, so it's like that. I mean, so you had plans with someone. I feel like that you very much wanted to go to those plans. You were going to go through it. Strength card, right? I feel like you knew you would get laid. Like you like I want to get laid. But I feel like whatever fear this person plays into, it's gonna make you say, no, no, I'm gonna stay home, I guess. Key, okay? So something about answers. You must have asked this person just a question, and their answer alone gives you your outcome. Maybe you don't ask this person for advice, but either way. Friend card, okay, an Eight of Pentacles. So that's what I was saying. If this person you had plans with is angry about you not coming, I feel like you see that as I feel like you wouldn't be surprised. I don't know, like maybe you expect that. But overall you're going through some shit, so you ended up choosing to stay home regardless. And you feel like that person should be a friend of yours and you're gonna get an answer about that. Like you're maybe this was like a test to them to see how they would act if you sold them out after you know they got ready for you. I don't know. That's not very nice of you if you do things like this, but I feel like it wasn't on purpose. Strength card. Maybe you ended up just falling asleep and being extra tired. Anyway, the shift card. Okay. So that's like moving on. So I feel like if this person isn't your friend, you're moving on from them. That's where the win-win outcome is forecast. So I feel like what's happening in the next 48 hours? You get some answers on, I want to say, someone that's in your life. They're either a friend or someone that you're dating or someone that you're trying to date. You get some real good answers on them. They're apparently going through shit. And with the Ten of Swords, they're just not talking about it. And you are too, and you're not talking about it. So it's like that's what made me think about blowing off steam. That makes me think about just meeting up with someone. That's why I said it could just be friends and having fun, drinking, maybe going to the bar, whatever. But they were planning and gearing up to do this, and you didn't show. So I don't know if you told them, didn't tell them. I don't know what happened, but you poofed on them. Either way, you canceled the plans, and I guess with surprise, they surprise you. So with the friend card, I have a feeling they don't go nowhere. Oh, yeah, with the writer card, I feel like they try to make new plans with you instead. I don't know. But I feel like they're going through some shit, so I feel like they're not very needy. That's probably what it is. They were probably really excited about this, but that's what I said. If I'm picturing this card, if that's you getting ready, or if that's them getting ready, they're very excited about this. This is very happy. If they're going through shit, they're seeing it as this is, I can put my shit aside for this. I know this is something that is very nice for them. But you don't know about it. You don't know about what they're going through. Ten of Swords, they're not talking about it. All right, but the Nine of Cups, I feel like they think they're thinking about you, and they give you more offers. So it's like if you thought you might have ruined a relationship because you sold someone out, I feel like no. All right, you get your answer on that. Temperance, yeah, no, this person's actually very tempered. So maybe you had the wrong impression of them, or maybe you just don't know them very well because you will be surprised. A win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like it's one of those moments where you get to have your cake and eat it too, right? But it's because it's intentionally very good for you and good for, it's a good natured. So you get to stay home, relax, and do what you work through a fear, I guess, right? You don't have to do anything. And with relax, you might even like read a book and just relax. Okay, and you still get to have that blowing off some steam date thing. Okay, but I feel like it's another time, and it's not your decision. Okay, so temperance, find balance and be centered. So I feel like, however this happens, I feel like this has got you stressed out. Within the next 48 hours, this stresses you out. It's got you like this with like scales. You don't know. And you're thinking about them and they're thinking about you. And you're thinking about the decision you made and you're thinking of it like I feel like you're second guessing yourself and you're like, what did I do? I don't know. There's some type of uh resilience. I feel like be brave, all right? Chill out, resilient. Stay strong as evergreen trees. So I feel like don't worry about it. If this person's a friend of yours, you're gonna get the answer. I feel like if they're not a friend of yours, then they're gonna go away. I don't know. It's gonna filter out. Successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises, and promotions. So that's why I said you get answers. So this person, if it's about a date, for those of you resonating where you might end up where you have someone that you're trying to date, the next 48 hours, they offer to try to go on a date with you. They're not even upset about whatever happened. Okay? So that's a successful. I feel like that's where you head. That's where you should head. Okay? Stay strong as the evergreen trees. I feel like you're holding out. You're trying not to talk to this person with the strength card. I don't know. You're like putting them through some shit with the camel. I don't know. You're putting them through something. Spirituality. I don't know. I feel like, but it's personal. It's your own thing. Like you're trying. It's not against them, but how they handle it. And I mean, you basically cancel plans with them and then kind of like don't talk to them for a bit. You kind of go away on them. But to return, yeah, I think it's because you needed a rest. I don't know, you needed a break. Make the box. It's making me think of just sitting at home watching TV and chilling on the couch and doing nothing. So it's like I feel like you needed that alone time, chill time. Okay, resilient. So it's like keep doing what you're doing. I guess it's gonna give you success. So I feel like this is beneficial to your pockets. Okay, to stay home and not go out, and it's also beneficial to your whatever it is you're trying to do here with this friend. Okay, because this is like a friend card stepping into like trying to like look at this friend. It's like they're literally taking a step and handing you flowers. Like they're like kiss me. So it's like, this is someone that wants to kiss you. Okay, literally. So it's as I said. Like I don't think this person's angry at you, but resilient. They might be temperance. Maybe they are at some points. But strength card, I feel like I don't know, but they're thinking about you throughout the next 48 hours. Someone is thinking, a friend of yours is thinking about you and what you're going through. They want to know what you're going through. So I said, this is someone that's a friend of yours, and you're kind of not talking to them. You're kind of holding off, and I feel like you're just trying to keep them out of something. And you had to cancel plans to do it, and you're just chilling. I don't know. You're going through something. You're taking a break, and you end up seeing that this person's a really good friend because of it. I don't know. Answers key. The key. They end up giving you some answers with the Eight of Pentacles. It's making me think with your work. So they help you somehow with your job. I don't know. Maybe they give you a job offer or they suggest a job to you. Not sure. But either way, there's someone that's going to help you through this shit because I feel like this shit is big and it's not going away. But eventually you go back to this person to have this think about you, this date here. Okay. And I feel like that's all that person really wants. But I feel like they're fine with being, I don't know, they're going through their own shit. So it's like, as I said, they're kind of busy. So it's like they're fine. I don't know. This is kind of like someone who probably doesn't even see it as your absence is personal at all. They're probably just doing their own thing. They might wonder what the hell happened. You thinking about you? They're thinking about you. So it's like you shouldn't keep this person in silence. It's never really nice to keep people in silence. So if you're keeping someone in silence, don't do that the next 48 hours. Don't do that to somebody. I don't know. But if you do, I feel like the person's still going to be around. They're your friend. Either way, let me see. Breaking bad habits. Yeah, this might be a habit of yours. Okay. Maybe you had plans and like you cancel and you panic and then everyone runs away from you. This person's actually still gonna be there. I don't know. That's why I said with love doesn't have to be near. That's why I said this person's somewhat at a distance to you. Okay. There's someone you can go out and meet up with, make plans with, and actually visit with. Okay. So it's like they're in your area. I don't know. Or you were gonna be in their area. Strange clouds. We don't know. But either way, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I feel like at the results that come from you putting through someone through some bullshit. I feel like they got bigger bullshit to fry. So they don't see it as bullshit. They're pretty, I don't know, temperance card? They might not even have anything going on. They've just been through such extreme things that they don't really see what you're going through. I don't know. They're able to see beyond it. They might have their own smirk going on. So much smirking. Okay, but either way, there's some really cute romance going down with this card, the song. But I hope you enjoyed. And I hope your next 48 hours are really fun because it looks like there's going to be some type of love offers coming in. Okay, and dates planned. And I feel like win-win outcome. I feel like it happens. Things happen. Okay, so you might actually meet up with this person within the next 48 hours too. So either way, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that was good. What's the next reading? If I have one written down, let me see if I've done it. Yeah, no, we have Alicia. I have this one written down. I have to go look through the comments. Let me circle it, make it noticeable. Okay, so Alicia. And it's how will they feel if you leave them? Okay, so I may do that later tonight. It's Sunday. I don't know if I have work tomorrow. If I do, I might not do another reading. But if I don't, I might. If not, I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I hope everyone enjoyed and everybody had a great weekend and you have a great Sunday and a good dinner. I don't know. I feel like telling everyone have a good Sunday dinner. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm thinking of dinner. It's 6 o'clock. It's almost 7. It's time for dinner. Either way, bye.